do. All right. Oh, legs. Oh, no. We start in first position. We go demi-plie and stretch and rise and lower. And demi-plie and stretch and rise and lower. And grand plie, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Grand plie, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Port de bras over to the side, flat back, recover, 6, 7, and 8. Demi-plie and stretch and rise and lower. Demi-plie and stretch and rise and lower. Grand plie, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Grand plie, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Port de bras forward and recover and rise and take a balance in fifth position. Okay? Off. Let's go. We're in first position. Can we lift the front of our waist, drop our pelvis down so it's straight, rotate, use the inside thighs, and off we go. And demi, stretch, rise, press the heel forward. Yeah, press the heel forward. And rise and lower. Now we go grand plie, G2. Slowly down, don't rush, guys. Now sustain the turnout as you come up. And dégagé, placing second. And 2 grand plies. Slowly coming up, good. Keep the back lifted, don't drop the back down as you grand plie. Port de bras over to the side, stretch out that side, hold it there. Flat back as you come around. 6, 7, and into fourth position. Demi, stretch, rise. Keep the knees straight when you're rising. Use the muscles in your legs. And slow grand plie. 4, 5, 6, dégagé, close into fifth position, slow grand plie, and up, and another, and up, good, forward port de bras, all the way down, lengthen out that spine, and recover, squeeze the back leg across, hold it there. Good, I see some good turned out back legs. Well done. Keep the posture, Katie, and lower when you're ready. Make sure the back leg crosses over. Lift up out of the waist. Good, and relax. Let's do the other side. Second side, here we go. First position to start. Oops. Demi and stretch. Rise and lower. And demi and stretch. And rise. Lower. And slowly press into the grand plie. Good, Maggie. Good use of turnout. Well done. Now sustain it. Well done. Good go. Dégagé and place it second. Grand plie slowly and recover. And grand plie. Vertebra up and over, stretching out the side. And flat back around. 6, 7, and into fourth position. And demi and stretch. Rise up and lower. Pull the back knee tight, please. And grand plie. Knee out, the back leg turns out, please, Zoe. Hold it there as you come back up. That's a go. Good go. And dégagé, close into fifth. Lift up out of the waist. 1. Use the head. And coming up. And grand plie. And forward port de bras. Lengthen out the spine. Long. And recover up. Rise and balance. Squeeze that back leg across. Make sure it's rotated. Good position, Zoe. Well done. Hold it there. And when you're ready, come on down. Lifting out of the legs. Don't wiggle into position. Keep the legs nice and straight. Hold it there. And then relax. Good girls. Okay, next one. Five and 6 and 7, 8. You lift it off, just off the ground. Turn it in. Rotate it back out. Close in fifth. Then tendu out. Plie. Tendu out. Plie. Then we go to the side. Out. Rotate it in. Rotate it back out. Close behind. Tendu. Plie. And tendu. Plie. Then to derriere. Off. Rotate it in. Rotate it back out. And close. And tendu. Plie. And tendu. Plie. Then we've got to the back with a port de bras. Make sure you're using your port de bras, lengthening your arms. And close. To the side. And close. To the back. And close fifth. And then you repeat it again. So the first section is going to come just off the ground. I don't need it to be high, right? I want to see that you're using your rotator muscles, right? Turning out and then close. And then 2 with plie. Make sure you get to a good fifth position, dropping the pelvis down, lifting the front of the stomach here. You go all the way around, right? Do the same thing all the way around. And then you've got with a port de bras. Make sure that you're using your port de bras while keeping the legs nice and turned out, while still using the feet on the floor. Does anyone need me to go again? Yes, one more time. So we go 5, that's weird there. 5, 6, 7, 8. Off and in, rotate out, close fifth. Tendu and plie, and tendu and plie. Then you've got side and in, rotate out, close back, tendu, use the upper body, plie, and tendu and plie. Then to the back, rotate in. You may not get very far, that's okay. Rotate out and close. And dégagé and plie and out and plie. Then we've got back, derriere, and devant, inside leg devant, and side, and inside leg derriere, and close into fifth position. Okay? All right. Here we go. Fifth position to start. Rotate in, rotate out, lengthen that long leg and close. Out, tendu, plie, press, and tendu. Plie, press to the side. Really lengthen that leg. In, now lengthen it long from underneath. Press. Good. Use the feet, Maggie. Stretch into those feet. Press. Down, out. And press. Derriere, out. Lengthen that back leg so it's nice and straight. And close. Tendu. And plie. Tendu. Drop the pelvis down, please. And derriere with port de bras. Close. Inside leg devant. And close. Keep the turnout going. Side. Use the feet. Good, Audrey. Nice use of the feet. And repeat the whole exercise. Off. And in. Rotate out. And close. And lengthen. And press. And lengthen. And press. And side. And in. Rotate out. Lengthen, lengthen. And close. And out. And press. Use the feet. Push into the floor. Massage the floor with the feet. Derriere. In. Now rotate from inside that hip socket. And back. Plie. Knees out. Back. And plie. Then we've got derriere. Lengthen through the front arm. Close. And long legs. Close. And out. And close. And derriere. You two lift up the front of the stomach. Use your core. Hold it there. Shoulders back. And relax. Good. Okay, this other side. Can you imagine when we go back into the studio and no one has to move a chair? Can't wait. Okay, here we go. 6, 7, 8, and lift. Using your inside thigh, you're gonna rotate that whole leg. Good. And out. Massage the floor with your feet. Use that instep. And close. And side. And in. We're at the side here too. Rotate out. And close. And out. Plie. Use the upper body. Out. And plie. Derriere. And rotate now. More importantly, rotate out and close. And out. And press the plie. And out. And press the plie. Now use your port de bras. Lengthen that arm forward. Nice, Audrey. And up. And close. And side. And close. Lift through the waist though. Hold that waist strong. Don't let it go. Again. 1. And in. Rotate. Use that foot, Maggie. Come on. Press that foot. And out. And plie. And out. Watch the turnout on the back leg, please, Anna. The supporting leg. In. Now rotate out. And close. And out. And press plie. And out. And press plie. Then 1. And in. And out. And close. Good, ladies, keep going. Then lengthen out, long. Good, and up. Lengthen those arms out in the positions. So here, fingertips lengthen long. And lifted. Good, and relax. Starting in fifth position again. 5 and 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3. Just off the ground. And side, 2, 3. Inside leg, Devon. 1, 2, 3. Up, down, and back. 2, 3. And side. And derriere, inside leg derriere. 2, 3. Petit retire, down, petit retire, down, right? Then you've got first PK, close. First PK, close. First PK, close. First PK, close. When you do a PK, the very tip of your toe hits the ground. Not, I don't want to see people doing like the whole ball of the foot and then close because they've got floppy fish foot, right? The very tip just touches the ground and then comes back off. You do that 4 times, then you've got out, plie, passe, hold it there, join into sous-sus, and lower down and repeat it again. So you've got 1, 2, 3. Side, 2, 3. Inside leg Devon. 1, 2, 3. Up, down, back, 2, 3. Side, 2, 3. Inside leg derriere. 1, 2, 3. Up, down, 1, 2, PK, close. 1, 2, PK, close. Everything has to be still. Just one leg. Then out, plie, passe, and hold it there. 6, and then you sous-sus, and then come down. Anyone need me to go again? It's kind of quick, it's not super fast. Okay, here we go. 5th position to start. Focus, front, 2, 3, side, 2, 3, inside leg. Up, down, and back, 2, 3, side, 2, 3, inside leg derriere. Up, down, and first PK, close. PK, close. And out, plie, passe, up. Hold it there, 6, sous-sus, and down, and 1. And we're gonna pause there, please, people. So maybe it was a little quicker than you thought, I don't know. Can we practice the second PK close? The one's closing into first position. Really important that you've got hold of your core, right? Really important that you've got hold of your core and that your hip, your working leg hip, so if you're using the right leg, the right side, okay, of your hips are not moving up and down. You should use your inside thigh, right, and your rotator muscles to just have that one leg moving. And it's got to be sharp. It's got to close, PK, close, PK, close, right? Have a little practice go. Audrey, you're doing 1 too many, sweetie. It's going to go 1, 2, and then a PK, close. And then 1, 2, and then a PK, close. That's a go.
Miss Eva?
Yes, sweetie?
Are we repeating it again after we do it once?
Yeah, we're going to repeat it again. I just wanted to stop before you guys do it too many times.
Is it in reverse?
No, just do the same thing all over again. Yeah. Show me, practice. I've seen Audrey do it. We're going first PK, close, first PK. Get 2, that's better. Keep the body lifted though, keep the head up, keep the body still. Yeah, you got to really hold on to your core. Yes, Emma, good. 2, 3, 4, yes, that's good. Don't close into 5th position. Anna, don't close into 5th position. They're all going to close into 1st position, okay? All right, ladies, let's try again, please. From the beginning, and this time we'll do it twice through, all right? Here we go, come on, position. And 1, 2, 3, and side, 2, 3, and inside leg, up, down, and 1, 2, 3, side, 2, 3, inside leg, up, down, and first PK, close, first PK, close. Keep the hips still, Maggie, keep the body still, and out, plie, passe, up. 6, Su, and down again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, close positions, up, down, and 1, 2, 3, side, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, up, down, and first PK, close, first PK, close, first, good Angelina, and out, and up, lift up, this one's going to be a balance, hold it there, lift up out of the supporting hip, and join in Susu, lift through the waist, and come on, hold the posture please, and lower down with control. Good, relax. Can everyone please make sure you're holding your posture the entire time? Let's review real quick posture. Stand in first position, fifth position, whatever you're comfortable with, doesn't matter which side, we're doing posture, right? Can you make sure that your stomach is lifted at the front, right? Lifted at the front, dropping your pelvis down straight. You're not tucking underneath. Some people think that tucking underneath will help you get more turnout. It doesn't. It actually restricts it more. Okay, so you're just dropping down straight back, right? Pelvis down so that you have a straight back, and then you're lifting the front of the stomach. Let me see it, Angelina. And then bring your arm forward. If your arm's down, bring your arm forward of your body, not too far, Katie. And I need you to lengthen those arms a little bit more. You're really nice and tall, so make sure that you're lengthening the arms. Okay, posture, super important, right? Remember it, live it, learn it, always. Let's do the other side. So get that posture organized. Shoulders are back, open chest, eyes lifted. Here we go. Come on, Miss Maggie, we're on. Turn the head, lift the chin, smile. I can't see half your faces, but I know you're smiling from ear to ear, I'm sure. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, and front. 2, 3, and side. Inside leg. Up, down, and 1, 2, 3. Up, down, and first PK. First PK. First PK. And out, press up. Susu, and down again. 1, 2, 3. Side, 2, 3. Inside leg, up, down. Good, Audrey. 1, 2, 3. Side, 2, 3. Inside leg, up, down, and first PK. Hold on to those abs, hold on to the core. Out, press up. Now this one's balancing. Rotate that working leg, please. Join in Susu when you're ready. Don't let the posture fall backwards. Lift up through the waist as you join and lower down. That's better. Okay, relax. We're moving on to our balance exercise that we've been doing. And you might think, oh my goodness, why do we have to keep doing this exercise? Because you're supposed to get better every time you do it. That's why, right? You're supposed to be perfecting a position, which is hard to do, right? You have to work at it. So when you're doing it, don't just go through the motions and think, oh, I know this exercise. That doesn't mean you can do it, right? You have to still think about what you're doing. One thing I want you to think about is your supporting leg hip. lifting on the supporting hip. What do I mean by that? What does that mean? Lift on your supporting hip. What does that mean? Addison.
Don't want to like sink into your hip.
Yes. Can you show me what not to do? Can you do a what not to do? Show me a what not to do. Yes. And now show me what to do. Yes, exactly, exactly. Did everyone see that? Everyone do a what not to do. A what not to do into your hip. Yeah, now do a what to do. That doesn't sound very right, but whatever. You get what I mean. Lift on that hip. Lift on the supporting hip. Yes. Okay, so that's one thing that I want you to really focus on when you're doing it today. Does anyone need me to go through it? It's just passe and then plie and then a pirouette and then down and then a passe and plie and a pirouette, and then you're balancing for 8 counts. You're doing it from 5th position, from 2nd position, and then from 4th position. Can everyone go up into passe for me real quick? Pretend like we're going into, we've done 2nd position and we're going to go into the 4th position. To get to 4th position, I want you to feel that open knee as if you were going through a super mini low attitude, right? Every time. And then do a pirouette for me from there. So do a pirouette. I know that's not the exercise, but you get the drift, right? And then go again back to that position through a little mini attitude. Yep. I'm going to remind you too, because I already see a couple of people getting frustrated, that if your chair moves and you can't stop, and you know, that's how it is. It's okay. You can, yeah, you can beat up the chair later. Peace. I just want to see the technique, the right technique, getting into the turn, and just, you know, if you can't hold it there at the end because your chair keeps on moving around and everything, you know, life goes on. Also, if you need to do it in a coupe, you can, right? If your chair is getting in the way, you need to do it in coupe, that's fine as well. So then you have a balance. Oh, I don't know if I did that. Did I do this on the early Monday class? I'm not sure. After you've done the 4th position, then you turn to face the front, right? So here I am facing the bar, and I've done my 4th position and I've done my balance, and then I'm going to turn to face like the front, right? And then I'm going to do port de bras forward and recover up, and port de bras backwards and recover back up to 5th. Yeah? And then I susu it and I come down. Any questions? Nope, we're good to go. Let's do it. We're in 5th position. You should have your right foot in front to start for me. It's just for some reason a little easier for everyone to be the same. For me to watch anyway. So we go passe, plie, pirouette up, and passe, and pirouette up, and we're balancing. We're balancing, that means 2 arms come off the bar. 2 arms up and we stay. Then we go to 2nd and passe, and 2nd pirouette up over that leg. 2nd, good Emma, passe. 2nd and up over that leg. Hold it there, lift on that hip. Get the position. We're staying, we're balancing. Then we go through 4th and up. Through 4th and pirouette. Through 4th. Nice piece. Up and through 4th and pirouette. Good. Hold it there. Really high demi point, please. Maggie, watch the sickle, sweetie. Come on, rotate that lower part of the leg. Exactly. Yes, thank you. We turn. And we go forward, port de bras. Now sustain the lower half. Keep that turn out and recover. Then we're going back bend. Good, Emma. Keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. Hold it. Hold it. And we susu. Lift up out of the waist, please. Katie, forward with the body. That's a go. And lower down, 5th position. Eyes lifted. Maggie, stand still and relax. All right, we're doing the second side. I really liked how you got to fourth position, people. I thought that was really good. Oh, fourth position. Maggie, while I'm thinking of it, sweetie, your fourth position's still too big for you. You need to go a little bit small, a little bit closer to get, yeah, just like that. That's fine. You don't need to go any further than that. Yeah, exactly. All right, here we go. Some nice controlled turns too, and some really good balances. Second side, and passe, and pirouette, and passe, and pirouette. Up, stay up, get the position, balance, two arms come off, and we hold it there. Now we go to second and passe, second and pirouette, second and passe, and second and pirouette. Good, Angelina. And turn down, good. And watch how you're coming down, up and out. Good, girls, up, down, and up, and hold. Shoulders are back. And we turn, and we go forward. And recover back up. Slowly, 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 slowly. Now we go back, don't rush. And back. Don't push forward from your hips. And hold it there. And we go susu. Lift up out of the waist, fifth position, and lower down. Good, ladies, well done. Relax. Breathe on the introduction and come first to second. You got one slow and then quick and quick and slow and quick and pass through to here and pass through to there. Then we've got lift off and go past second to go around and off. Past second to go around, and then one rongette, lift, and then close into fifth position, and then you're reversing. So you've got slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, plie, lost my train of thought, to the back, plie, to the front. That comes through a plie in first position. Please make sure that you have equal turnout when you go through the position. Okay, and here we are. Then we've got back, come around there. Back, come around there. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, and close into fifth position and repeat it again. Slow, 1, 2. Slow, 1, 2. Plie. And lengthen. When you use the upper body, remember the waist, the middle section, your core is normal, and then it's just from here up that you're using your upper body, right? And we go to the back as well, using the port de bras. Then slow around, pass second, make sure it doesn't clunk. That was very good, Anna. Pass second, around, and then one rongette, up, hold it there, and then you're reversing. Slow, quick, quick. Slow, quick, quick. Plie, and there, plie, and here. then off, there, and up, around, and then one rond jeté, hold, and then close into fifth position. Yes, Angelina?
How many times are we doing it?
You'll repeat it twice,
Okay.
hopefully. If the music lets you. I think it does. I think that's what we did Monday. Are we ready? Let's do this. 6, 7, 8. Slow and quick, quick. Slow and quick, quick. Plie and extend. Devon, Katie, plie and derriere. Then off, around, pas, second. And again, off, around, pas, second. One rond jeté, down, up, out, and close. And 1, 1, 2, and 1, 1, 2. Plie, turned out, go through plie in first position. Plie in first position, now keep the turn out Devon. Good, Addison, off, heel comes around, and off, heel comes around. And one rond jeté, down, up. Slowly goes into fifth, and you're all lucky the music is finished, so we get to pause here. How nice for us on this Wednesday. And relax. Ladies, it's really getting better, especially like the past second moment is getting much better. I hope you can start to feel that in your in your little tuchus muscles, the rotator muscles, right? You should, if you do it properly, you should feel it. You should be trying to lengthen. It's hard to do. And if I was in the studio, I would grab hold of your leg and start yanking it outwards, right? That feeling of like length is what I'm hoping that you're starting to feel. It's not as good because it's harder. It's not as good coming from derriere to devant. That's the one I want to continue to work on, although it has improved, right? Although it is much better. So Addison, that was all well and good, but I want it to happen sooner. Like I want the turnout to come sooner. Right then it came when you were probably already in second and then you turned out. Do you get my meaning? So here, there. Yes, that's a go. So it just has to happen a little bit sooner for most of us. Can we practice derriere to devant, please? Practice derriere to devant. Lengthen it out long. Angelina, you need to be careful. Your leg is fine. You need to be careful of your body. Your body tends to like go like this. It crunches forward when you're really trying to turn out. I can always tell when you're trying to turn out because I can see it in your body. Don't let your body do that. Lift up out of the waist. That's a go. Yes, that's much better. That's much better. So just a little sooner to come around. That's all that people need. We're just holding it too long in derriere. Does that make sense for everyone? It's got to be that heel that leads the way around. That, yes, Emma, that leads, that underneath leg leads the way around. Yeah, it's got to happen. It's hard and difficult to get right, but once you get it right, yeah, you're the same piece. It still needs to like pull out of the socket. And I wish we were in the studio. That's a go. That's a go. Yeah. And that was it. It was pretty good. Oh, turn out, go through first position on a plie. Through first position on the plie, and then sustain the plie as you extend the leg devant or derriere, depending on where you're at. Right? Through plie, dropping the pelvis down so that you can feel that rotation. Right? All right, guys, let's do the second side, please. Shoulders back, Eyes lifted. 7 and 8. Slow and quick, quick. Keep the body still. Slow and quick, quick. Plie through first position. Plie and extend. Plie, Katie, and extend. There you go. And off. Now pass, second, rotate it. Really lengthen it out of the hip socket. And again. Good girls. And Ronchete, up. Extend and close. Reverse. Slow and quick, quick. Slow and heel comes round, heel comes around. Plie and extend. Turn out the back leg piece, rotate and extend. Then it comes off and heel comes around. And off and heel comes around. Keep the posture and rongete down, up. And close into fifth. Head turned at the end, chest lifted. Good, and relax. Okay, well done. You're facing the bar for this one, facing the bar. And you rise up on the introduction. You go fondu to second, double rond de jambe, double rond de jambe. Fondu derrière, and then up to attitude derrière, and you take the same arm as the back leg, which should be the right leg first, off. And then we fondu in allonge, and we pas de bourrée to face the front. Are you with me? So now I'm still, like the first leg I used was my right leg, and now I've still got my right, I'm still about to use my right leg. Try that again. So I'm facing my bar. I'm in fifth position. I'm going to rise up on the introduction. I go fondu and up. Double rond. Double rond. Fondu coupe derrière and lift up to attitude on demi-point. Fondu allonge and then pas de bourrée, and here I am facing the front. Then I've got fondu to devant, fondu on demi-point, fondu to the side, high passe lift, hold it there, sous-sus. I've got my right foot in front. I'm going to leave my right foot in front and then lower back down to repeat it on the same side again. Fondu to second on demi-point, double rond, double rond. Fondu in coupe and up to attitude on demi-point, allonge, arabesque, pas de bourrée to face front, or your front, whatever, right? Fondu to devant on demi-point, fondu to second on demi-point, high passe lift, hold it there. That foot comes to the front and it stays there, and we lower down. So we're going to do it twice on the right, and then we'll stop, and then we'll do twice on the left. Go one more time. Facing the bar, you've got 5 and 6, rising up and there, and fondu and second. Double rond. Come on, Emma. Double rond. Then fondu coupe at the back, attitude, and extend allonge and pas de bourrée. Then we've got fondu to the front. Hang on, Zoe, you should be, there you go. Front on demi-point, hang on. Yep, there you go. Hang on, wait, checking everyone. And then fondu to the side. Then high passe, lift under the thigh to get to passe, hold it there. Put it down in front and then turn and repeat the same side again. Any questions, problems? Okay, here we go. Ready? Fifth position, facing the bar. Hang on. So you've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You should be rising up, and then you're going to lift that front leg off to go press down. Yeah? Press, good girls, out. Double round, press and lift under the thigh, up, fondue allonge, and pas de bourrée, down and devant, down and second. Fifth position, susu, and again, press and out, double round, and up, fondue allonge, pas de bourrée, and press, and devant, and press, and nice, Angelina, good, coming through attitude, high passe up, and susu, and lower down, fifth position, eyes lifted. There were so many. And relax. For some reason, everyone at the end of that one, everyone did a little wiggle to get into fifth position at the end for some reason. I'm not sure why. Can everyone go up to, well, it doesn't matter, go into susu. Go into susu for me. And then lower without doing the little shimmy, the hip shimmies. Yeah, you've got to use your inside thigh, especially the back leg, to really lower and cross that back leg over. Yeah, and then lift up out of the waist, out of the hips, to get rid of the little shimmies. It looked weird all of a sudden. Everyone was like, oh, I've just got a shimmy into place here now. Not bad. Angelina, you've got really nice attitudes going up into the fondue and then coming back down through the fondue. So that's really nice to see. Can I have a little look at the rond de jambe en l'air? The rond de jambe en l'air. It's definitely better, but our thighs are still moving. You know, you've got to really like do it now, and you can even hold on to underneath your knee and just feel the thigh held. The thigh held. Yep. So it's just the leg. Really nice piece. Good. Yes, exactly. Really nice. Yes, that's better. That thigh must be held. It cannot move. Don't do it any higher than 90, right? Because you're coming into a passe. So to keep the thigh still and come into some sort of passe, it's got to be 90. You can't be like dropping the thigh and then going, yeah, it's got to be 90. Okay, we're going on the second side, please, kids. Fifth position, facing the bar, Katie. All right, here we go. Rising up, squeeze the legs and press out. Now keep the thigh still, double round, good. Press, attitude, thigh lift, up, fondue and allonge, push, pas de bourrée. Press and devant, heel on top, down and out, and high passe, lift under the thigh, susu, and lower down facing the bar. Again, 1. Don't kick it, Audrey. Double round, good girl. Press, now thigh lifts up, and press the fondue down, pas de bourrée, and good. Down and up, and high passe, lift under the thigh, lift on the supporting hip, susu, and then get rid of wiggles. Keep it, keep it. Lift up out of the waist to lower. Lift, lift, lift. Good. And relax. Good. Who remembers the lovely stretch we did on Monday? Do a stretch. Oh, Angelina, you got it? You remember it?
Yeah. And can I go use the restroom real quick?
Yes. We're gonna face the bar, kids. There we go, music. Okay, facing the bar, you can start in first position, doesn't really matter, first position. Remember, if you're using a chair for this one and you need to repeat the same leg 3 times, then that's fine. If not, and you want to repeat one and then the other, if you've got a bar, then you can do that as well. I'm going to leave that up to you. So you're going to do a développé that lifts above the bar and then place it down on your bar or whatever you're placing your leg on. Okay? You should be in second position. That means your hips face the bar, okay? And your leg is out to the side as much as possible. Then we go up and over, port de bras, up and over, lengthen out the side. You're going to take hold of that foot. Take hold of the foot and you're going to bring it on up. Yep. You please make sure to hold on to your supporting leg from the top of your leg so that it's not twisting in. Okay, you want to really hold tight onto that supporting leg. And then you're trying to get your leg behind your shoulder. Hang on, Maggie, that doesn't look right. Put your arm should be, when you lift it up, sweetie, your arm, the arm holding onto the bar should be behind, like in front. Like your leg should be behind. Yeah. Otherwise you get stuck. And then you're going to lift it up and you hold it there for 8 counts and then you let it go and it slowly comes down. I'll give you a couple of counts to shake it out and then we go again. You're going to do it 3 times, whether you're switching legs or not, doesn't matter. Okay, but 3 times through. Here we go. We're facing the bar. Yes. Did you have a question, Gitu, or you're fine? You're good? Okay. Here we go. Oh. Let it turn up. So we développé 1, 2, 3, place on 4. Come up and over. And coming up, 2, 3, stretch behind the knee, please. Try and lift your body so that your body's nice and straight. Hold it there for another 8 counts. 1, 2. Come on, Addison, try again. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then we let go and it slowly comes down. Lift up out of the waist for it to slowly come down. Lengthen it long. Good. And shake it out. Move it around if you need to. And we go on the other side. Développé 1, 2, 3, 4. And we go up and over. Good girl, Audrey. And we pick it up. And we let go. Let go, slowly bring it down, slowly bring it down, and shake it out, move it around. One more time, and then we'll stop and have a rest. Développé, 2, 3, 4, and we come up and over, 6, 7, and 8, and we pick it up, 1, 2, 3, trying to get it behind your shoulder. With a lovely straight back as well. Hold it there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep holding, peace. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then we let go. 1, 2. Lengthen it out long. Long legs away from you. And relax. All right, guys. Move it around, stretch it out if you need to. We're going to do it again so that the people that are repeating on one leg get to do the other leg. Just quickly, what we're working to achieve, right? None of the stretches that I give you are ever easy. They're not supposed to be. They're supposed to be something that you work on, right? To improve on. But what we want to ultimately have is have it behind the shoulder, which Emma, you definitely have behind the shoulder. So that's good. And there's some of us that do, like Peace you do, Angelina does. There's a couple of other people as well that have it already behind the shoulder, which is awesome. What I then want, the next challenge is to get this lifted, like have the chest lifted, have the back straight, so that you're completely upright. And then the other thing to work on too is not having the supporting leg twist, right? We want to have the supporting leg rotated and held, right, in a turned out position and not twisting towards the working leg. So those are the things that you need to be working on when you're working on this stretch. All right, we're going on the second side, or the opposite. Start with the opposite leg if you keep switching legs. Here we go. Start in first position. And we développé 1, 2, 3, place. And we go up and over. Stretch it out first. Hold it there first, Anna. Now we lift it off. Try and establish the correct position and hold it there. You've got another 8 counts to hold it. Good girl, Zoe, that's getting better. 6, 7, hold it there. 8, then we slowly let go. You're gonna lengthen out that leg, long legs. Good piece, nice control, and shake it out. And we're going the other side. 2, 3, 4. We go up and over. And lift it off. Let go. It's coming down. 2, 3, 4, and relax. You've got one more side to do. Développé, slow control développé, turn it out. 3, and place it down. Up and over. Stretch it on out. Now we lift it up. Hold it up, thank you too, come on, lift it up. Hold it there and stay. 2, 3, hold it there. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Slowly let go. Slowly bring it down. Good, well done. And relax, shake it out. Good, guys, take a minute or two to stretch what you need to stretch, to get some water, and then we're coming into the center, please. All right, we're coming into the center. You're going to start croisé with your right foot in front and have a breathe on the introduction. You're going to chasse en avant and lift to arabesque, lift to a 90-degree arabesque. Then we're going to pivot towards the supporting leg. As we pivot, your leg changes from arabesque into attitude. Step off that. Into attitude. The arm, same arm as the back leg, is in fifth position, okay? So you're going to pivot all the way back around to where you started from, back around to the corner. Then I'm going to place it down into a lunge fourth, and I'm going to do a pirouette in attitude around, and then a fondue in a longe, and a pas de bourrée to come to the other side. And repeat the same thing on the other side. So you've got 1 and 2, lift, 3 and 4. Change to attitude, 5, 6, 7. You're back where you started, 8. We're still in attitude. Place it down into a lunge. Pirouette into attitude, coming towards your supporting leg again. Fondue in a longe, and then a pas de bourrée to fifth position. So your pivot travels towards your supporting leg, right? And then your pirouette is also going to do the same thing. So it's almost like you're doing 2 turns the same way. Does that help anyone? Okay. Try again. Addison, you got the wrong arm for the attitude turns, but it should be like same arm as the back leg, the same as the pivot. Yep. Yep. And then it just extends into a lunge on fondue. Katie, you're turning the wrong way, sweetie. You got to turn towards, pivot towards the supporting leg, and then switch arms. So it's going to be the same arm as the back leg up. That's a go. Nope. Maggie, you look like you're turning the wrong way too. Can we go from the beginning so I can check everyone? So we've got right foot front, croisé. Right foot front, croisé. You have a breathe on the introduction and then come down. That was a divine breathe, Angelina. You look like a swan all of a sudden. And we go chasse forward, 2 counts, and then you're going to lift to arabesque. Now, if you're standing on your right leg, you're going to travel towards the right. Yeah? So we go pivot and we change our arm into attitude. Same arm as the back leg. 7 and 8. Then we place into a 4th position, 4th lunge. And then go the same way and pirouette. No, Maggie, other way. Towards the leg. That's a go. Yep. And then fondue in a longe. And then pas de bourrée to 5th position to repeat it on the other side. Chasse 1, 2, lift, 3, 4. Come past the front. 5, good girls, 6, 7, 8, place 4th lunge, and come past the front again, up, yep, and then fondue in a longe, and pas de bourrée. When you do, so say I've done my attitude turn here, my allonge is just going to be this. That's what my arm changes to, right? It's just going to open here. It's not going to be like, like this, right? You're just going to here, and you're going to open there, and you pas de bourrée. Yeah? Is there any questions? Okay, let's try with the music then. Oh, no. So we go chasse down, stretch, and lift to arabesque, hold it there, pivot into attitude. And place, and pirouette up, fondue in a longe, weight forward, and pas de bourrée to 5th position. And 1, 2, lift to arabesque, and pivot into attitude. Switch arms, Katie. Maggie, you're turning the wrong way, sweetie. place, and pirouette up, and fondue and allonge, and pas de bourrée to fifth position. Okay. Rook. A pivot. A pivot. So the people that did it the people that did this exercise with me the other day were better than the other day. So that's good to see. A pivot. When you pivot on your leg, it's like you have to do little mini rises. So pivoting on a relaxed supporting knee is a massive no-no, right? It's got to be a straight leg. Can everyone just stand in coupe? Just go into coupe for me. Coupe position. I don't care which leg. Whichever leg you have is the one you're going to turn towards. So I'm standing on my right leg and I'm going to turn to my right. Do you see what I mean? If I stood on my left leg, I would turn to my left, okay? So it doesn't matter what leg you're going to start with, but what you're going to do is pull up the front of the leg, pull up the back of the leg so that your leg is nice and straight. And then you're just going to do a little shift down, lift down, over exaggerate the heel to start so that you can get used to the feeling. You've got to be right up underneath the supporting bottom to be able to successfully pivot. See, Angelina, I still feel like that little knee is, yes, it's stretched right at the very end. I still feel like that little knee is sometimes relaxed when it shouldn't be. I want you to use your hyperextension more. Show me, show me, show me. That's it, Emma. Yeah, now do it in attitude, sweetie. You're ready to practice in attitude. That's better, Katie. Maggie, no, you're standing on a bent supporting knee, hun. You got to pull that knee and then get right up underneath your supporting bottom. That's it, Audrey. That's better. And you're rising way too much, right, that you would normally do in a pivot, but that's kind of what you have to practice to start with to get that feeling. So once you've got the feeling and you feel like the supporting leg is stronger, then you just do little shifts with your heel, but it has to be your heel. It can't be any weight, right, placed anywhere else apart from the ball of your foot. Can you practice both legs? Once you've practiced in the coupe position, you feel like you've got it, try the attitude position again. Angeline, bring the arms further forward of your body, like especially the top one. That's a go. That's it, that's it. And then it'll become easy. So Audrey, you're going way too fast, my dear, way too fast. It should be tiny little shifts with that heel. You shouldn't do like 4 shifts and you're done. You know, it should be like little tiny movements because you're turning your heel, pressing that inside thigh forward. That's what's going to lead you around. Angelina, do you have a question?
Is there like a move where like you're like doing a pivot, but like instead you go on full releve?
No, you never go into a full releve and a pivot. Thank goodness.
I know what she's talking about. I saw a video of this. I think she was Russian, probably.
Yeah.
She was doing like an attitude pivot, but on point.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, people do that for balance.
Oh, I was like,
no, people do that for balance. That's a good one for balance because when you're on point, you have to like literally use your inside thigh. Like there's nothing else that's going to get you around. Yeah, I've seen that. There's been a couple of people have been like challenging each other to that. You guys should try it on point. Yeah, on point. Why not? Let's do it. We've got 1 week to get it. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Keep going. Keep going. Keep practicing. I want to see some more. I've seen a few pivots. Addison's is getting better. Good. Anna's is getting better. Good. Audrey, you're still doing way too many, hun. Like, I mean, it's like too bigger pivots. They need to be like smaller, little tiny shifts. Yeah. The heel comes forward. Heel comes forward. And then try the pirouette, ladies. Once you've done that, you've worked that one out. Now try the pirouette. Pirouette's the exact same thing, but you only get 1 releve. But the inside thigh still has to bring you forward. The inside thigh still has to bring you forward. Angelina, that was a really nice turn and everything. But you had the right arm and then you switched it to the wrong arm. Why? But it was a really nice turn into the allonge as well. Maggie, are you doing the pivot or the turn, sweetie? the turn, then you need to make sure that you releve. It's like a normal turn. You've got to like releve in one count. So you go up, that's a go. And then don't forget to lower. You got to lower the heel again and still be on your leg, right? To be able to go into the, yes, that's a go. Oh, yeah. And then fondue as well on that leg so that you can brace yourself and plie. Yeah, yeah. Try again, try again, try again. Keep going. All right, ladies, let's do it again with the music, actually, and I'll watch from up close. Here we go. So we chasse, 1, 2. Lift to arabesque, squeeze that supporting leg, and pivot. Keep it strong, keep the supporting leg nice and straight. Hey, a little bit better, good. And we go place into lunge, and then pirouette. Other way, Maggie, other way. There you go. Yep. No! Yes, good girl, that's it, that's it. Keep going, keep going. Good girl, that's better. Pas de bourrée. And lift to arabesque. And now lift the thigh as you go past the front. Good girls. Place into lunge and pirouette up. Wake forward, Audrey, at the end. Otherwise, it was a pretty good turn, sweetie. Good try. Pas de bourrée. And you're back into 5th position. And relax. Good. Okay, ladies, I want to do one more. Maybe 2 more if we can sneak it in. We're doing right foot in front, facing on face, first to second on the introduction. Grand battement and close. Grand battement devant and close. Passe, plie, pirouette and close. Grand battement and close. Grand battement and close. Passe and place. Pirouette and close. Then you've got the front leg, which is the right leg again if you started with the right foot. Second, close back. Second, close front. Then I'm switching legs and I'm going second, close front, and second, close back. Then I have a slower passe and place and a longer time for a pirouette. So if you wanted to do multiple turns there, you can. 6, 7, 8, and then I'm on the other side to repeat on the other side. Devant and close. Devant and close. Passe and place, pirouette and 5th. Devant and close. Devant and close. Passe and place, pirouette and 5th. Second and close. Second and close. Second and close. Second and close. Passe and place, pirouette, 6, 7, and 8. Does anyone need me to go again? Okay, we're off. Let's do it. No. 3, 4, arms first and second. Then we go devant, close, devant, close, passe, and place, and pirouette. And up. Hang on a second, guys. That's way too fast. Okay, that's much better. Try again. Sorry, too fast. Let's try this one. Music's on. 6, arms first and out. Up, close, passe and place, pirouette. And up, close. You should have the left foot now. Passe and place, pirouette. Then right leg to second. Left leg second. And passe hold. And place. Pirouette. Up. 6, Other side. Left. Passe and place. Pirouette. And right. Up. And passe and place. Pirouette. And side. Side. Stretch the foot, Maggie. And passe slow. And place. And pirouette. Up. 6, 7. Okay. You can see in the grand battement if you are not over your toes. There's a like slight shift, when, like as if you're falling onto your working leg as you close. Yeah, as you close. So I can tell if you're not completely on your leg by the way you close. That's better, Addison. Yep. So every single one has to have that slow, controlled closing. Yeah, I wasn't convinced with the first one piece. The second one, it was it. I don't know if you could feel the difference. It's a very slight shift in weight, but you have to be really aware of it. At no point, like everyone practice second for me, please. At no point should it be heavy coming down. Katie, you're still lifting your hip and your quad in second, which there is no need for you to do because I know you've got your second splits. Zoe, that was much better. So don't lift from underneath and keep your body still. And then the arms should be in second, sweetie. So open the arms out in second. Can you guys keep going so I can see everyone? It's a little bit hard to see multiple people at a time. Peace, your arms are too high. There you go. That's better. Watch your fifth position. Audrey, you're not closing into fifth. Please see that one? That was, you didn't have your weight correctly over your toe. You should be easily closing into fifth, kids. Easily closing into fifth. And then everyone practice your turn for me. Really press. Think about pushing down into that. Have you ever screwed like a nail or not a nail, a screw into the wall? I've been doing a lot of home improvements if you can't tell. But have you ever done that where you screw a screw into the wall or something and you have to like push into it and then like really push down on it? That's what I want you to do to your supporting leg, right? You're going to push down into your demi point, but lift up out of your hip so that you've got that push-pull control. It helps to stabilize your leg. Miss Angelina, that position is too far crossed, girl, too far crossed. Oh, that would have been that was a pretty nice turn piece. I don't like the ending, but it was a good, nice turn. Very nice position too, actually. Good turn, Emma. Yeah, you have good control at the end, which is nice. All right, guys, let's go one more time, please, with the music. Last time, here we go. Six and first to second. Up, close, and passe. Place, pirouette. And up, close, passe. And place, pirouette. And side, close, control. And side. Hold those arms strong, Zoe. And passe. And place. Pirouette up. And 7, 8. And up. Close. And up. Passe. And place. Pirouette. Up. Close. Hold those arms strong. And passe. And place. Keep going, Katie. And side. Close. Side. Keep the body still. Watch the supporting leg, Addison. Don't let it clunk down. And passe. Place. And pirouette. Up. 6, 7. And lift. All right, ladies. Thanks, guys. Well done. look out for. I'll probably send Miss Dina your evaluations tonight. So hopefully she can have them when she chats to you guys. Hey.